Guys, have you heard the terrible story of a serial killer named John Wayne Gacy? Guys, trust me, this story is really horrifying. John Wayne Gacy was a man no one would ever suspect to be a monster. He lived in a quiet Chicago neighborhood where he seemed like a friendly, normal guy. He ran his own business, threw big parties, and even dressed up as a clown named Pogo to entertain children at birthday parties. But behind this happy, friendly face, there was a terrifying secret. In the late 1970s, young boys and men began disappearing from the area. Families were desperate, but no one could find them. Gacy's neighbors thought he was a helpful and kind man, always smiling and willing to lend a hand. No one would have guessed that the man who dressed as a clown hid such a dark side. One night, a teenage boy went missing after a job interview with Gacy. This time, police started paying attention. They got a search warrant for Gacy's home and made a horrifying discovery. Beneath the floorboards of his house, police found the remains of 29 young men and boys. The bodies were buried in the crawl space, some so tightly packed that it was clear Gacy had been doing this for years. Gacy had lured these boys to his home, promising them work or favors, and then killed them in cold blood. Some were never even reported missing because they were runaways or living on the streets, making them easy targets for Gacy. As police dug up more bodies, the true scale of Gacy's crimes became clearer. He had killed at least 33 young men, and the thought that he had done this while dressing up as a clown made the story even more terrifying. In 1980, Gacy was sentenced to death. He spent 14 years in prison before being executed, but the horror he caused will never be forgotten. Guys suggest me some creepy, scary stories, so I can make a story for you. I will reply to all comments.